Hello, in this video we are going to see how we can import some of the content which we have already generated. So I'm handling the special summer term and I just handled this paper a little earlier in the winter. We have the option of regenerating the whole system from scratch, or better still, why don't we just import the stuff which I just done. So let's see how it's done. And this is the course from which I want to take it, and I'm just copying the class number because that's a unique number from which it's very easy to get the details. So I go to the import option. So if you go to the import option, you will see that all the courses which you handled will appear. Only the courses which you have been a teacher appear. So you don't have to worry whether other people get access to the work which you've done. No, you don't have to really worry about that. Right. Now going on, of course, and I've been handling Moodle for using Moodle for almost 5 years. So this makes it that there are just a large number of courses. So here comes the course, and we just have to choose all the courses all the items which we want to take it. And I happen to see that I want to take, for example, the link to join WhatsApp and a few other things. So if you see, this is the main thing which I want to take. I want to give this assignment to my students right now. So here we go. So here it says what are the things we want. So maybe if I have the block, I can do certain things. But anyway, in any case, it's showing everything. I don't want the question bank right now. I'll import the question bank at a later time and show. I don't want calendar events. I don't want the groups or the competencies. And I don't really need custom fields. So I remove that. I remove filters. I want a few of the files and activities and resources. So now it will only show me these things. Under general, I don't need the announcement because I'll be making a different announcement. I need the syllabus. I don't need these functionality. Maybe the presentation and resources are going to be helpful. And I don't need this. I don't need these two activities because I've already given another attendance activity. I don't need this part. I don't need this section. And I don't need this section also. However, in this section, there are a couple of workshops. I don't really feel like taking these two workshops, but in any case, I guess that it will be helpful, so I'm just taking it. And I don't need this YouTube seminar because I may not be able to do that. And I've chosen all the stuff which I want to import, and this will go and import in the corresponding topics. So if it's topic 3 here, although we change the name, it will be imported to topic 3 only there. So I go to next. Now it shows what are the things it's going to import. So it looks good. I know I'm just scrolling by very fast, but yeah, I know that for a fact that it's going to be fine. So whatever we're going to import, it's going to be ticked in green. So suppose there's some problem, you will be able to also identify it. So here we go. Let's just give perform import. So when we perform import, you will find that the screen has changed. So you will find that all the activities which were there have just come off here. I actually don't need attendance. I think I've actually taken it by mistake. Not a problem. So just go to turn editing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the attendance of this course. I shouldn't jump the gun. So this activity which I want the students to do, it has come. Now what you can do, for example, there are some changes which I have to do because for this I had given only 4. Now I need to give 10. And I also noticed that some of the students had done some what you call as tomfoolery around. So I am going to ensure that those things are taken care of. I want 10 concepts, and I have to actually put it as this is in my YouTube channel we have various things. So students started to do take whatever which was convenient to them. Please take. Please choose videos related to NDMM, natural disasters. Okay. So then please, and then I've also given the rubric. Now I want to change the rubric a little because I found that students were giving things which were not related. Now how do I change the rubric for this? So let us just most of the things are done. Now the important thing is I only want to accept these 3 types of files, so that is also available. And since we are having 10 submissions, I'm just saying that you cannot submit no more than 10 files, and each of the files is 5 MB large. And again, we can give the date for the submission. I'm making it as 10th July, which happens to be the last date for submission. So let us say that 10th July and not later than 11th July. Okay, and allow submissions from say today. So today is 25th, 28th June. So I'm just making it as 28th June, and yes, everything looks good. Sorry. Yeah, now everything looks good. And we just give save and display. Now the due date has got a problem. So let us just make the allow submissions from 20th May. Instead of May, we had given June by mistake, and here we go. So remind me to grade by July 12th. Right. So usually you will find that there is no way by which something is possible to do by mistake. So this is one of the very powerful features which we have over here in Moodle. So yes, so 10th July 6 o'clock, 11th July 6:30, and yes, it's great. Everything looks good. Save and display. Now we can change the rubric by going over here. Now because rubric is not being considered at this point, I am not going in for the rubric just yet. However, you see that importing activity is very easy. It takes a lot of the pain area away, and you don't really, once you have your course well set, you will find that it's very easy to especially handle subsequent courses. Now because it was the same paper, I could just take the description will not change much, but if it's a slightly different paper, probably you'll need to modify the description. But still, the trouble of choosing the options is taken. I'm just wanting to also show you that when you look at the grade book, the grades are also appearing directly for that particular activity, right? And yes, so with this I'll close. We saw how to import activity from from a previous course. It's very simple. Just go to the course, take the class number of the course from which you want to import. Remember, you have to be a teacher to be able to import from a particular course. So if suppose you want to if you ask your colleague for access, so they could add you as a teacher, and you simply can import the content. Once you go to the list, you will see the items which you want to import. Just choose the items you wish to import and you're through. Thanks for joining. I hope you found it useful.